Alright, we're back at camp after recent events. So let's talk to some people and, of course, give Morgan her gift.
The stars are out.
There's still beauty to be found in this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally, their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
I like both 1 and 2, but tell me the story.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
And let's just go. That's a beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
Few loves are so powerful.
I think I would be lucky to experience an emotion even half as pure and true as Elindra's love.
Ooh, we don't want to say 3. Not if want to pursue romance with her. One's kind of iffy also. It could be taken a couple different ways. So let's go 2. We should all be so lucky.
The world gets lonely too quickly if there is no one to share it with.
To approval. That works.
Looking for little old me? Yes? What's on your mind?
I don't think we have anything
Of course
new.
I do. Which one? It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Alright, let's go ahead and give it over.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Okay, I don't think we can find out more until some time passes.
It is a curious thing. I do not know how else to describe it.
Okay, maybe we can find it out now. Oh gosh. What, is something wrong?
No, nothing is wrong. It is a little embarrassing to admit, in fact. I am reminded of our first meeting in the wilds. I had been in animal form for some time, watching your progress. I was intrigued to see such a formidable woman, obviously more potent than the men she traveled with. Yet I resented it when Flemeth assigned me to travel with you. I assumed that, at best, you would drive me from your company as soon as we left the wilds.
Why would I do that?
I am aware that I have little talent for forming friendships, to put it lightly. 'Tis something I know nothing of, nor ever thought I needed. Yet when I discovered Flemeth's plans, you did not abandon me. Whatever your reasons, you fought what must have been a terrible battle without hope of real reward.
Oh, she just turned into a dragon. It was no big deal. I did it because I'm your friend.
And that is what I do not understand. Of all the things I could have imagined would have resulted when Flemeth told me to go with you, the very last would have been that I would find in you a friend, perhaps even a sister. I want you to know that while I may not always prove worthy of your friendship, I will always value it. But enough of such idle talk. There are more useful things to be done, surely.
No approval changes, of course, because it's already maxed.
What comes, my friend? So, full of questions, are you?
So, Flemeth is dead. What now?
Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no?
You know you can always rely on me, right?
Too much could happen in days to come to make such promises. Yet I am grateful. Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done. What comes, my friend? So, full of questions, are you?
Okay, nothing new there.
What comes, my friend? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
So let's look at some of our new equipment. We don't really have much that's new. Just the robes. I mean, not necessarily better, but I do believe we'll definitely get more damage off of it, just because that 20% cold, and they're limited to her, so at least she can use those. It looks a lot like her old gear, and then we can put the one she was wearing on Win at least, who could definitely use a better piece. Just gonna sell some stuff and then be on our way.
Are you sure I
Check to
can't
see if there's
interest
not
you in
another
this
rumor,
hat? Tern Loghain has announced that whatever happened to Banbronick will happen to any other nobleman who doesn't live up to the oath he swore to serve the throne. There's a lot of folks angry about it. Some of the Banorn who weren't saying anything are now saying that Loghain is trampling on their rights as sovereign lords. Seems like more fighting is inevitable at this point, doesn't it? Sad state of affairs. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I don't know what to tell you.
That's more than I thought
You
we
and
were
your
gonna
friends
get.
are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure you...
Alright, so we have 2 companion quests over in Lake Calenhad, so we'll bring both Sten and Oghren, Sten said he lost his sword near there, and Oghren says he wants to look up an old friend over there. So I think I'll take both them and win. Alright.
Yes.
Yes.
Head on over. Lake Calenhad. While there, we can also check on some of these chests that we still need to lockpick. Of course, something on the way. Adventure leader. First, since we're safe for the moment, we can get some of these buffs going we have.
Go on. On it.
You need... I shall do so.
Alright, and give him his levels. Which he definitely has quite a few. Well, he does need some cunning. Does he need? Needs at least 2. Restore some spam, we'll get that. Knockdown could be nice. Well, I don't think we'll be fighting any of the constructs right now, but I think I'm still gonna get it just so I can get through to this. Two-handed sweep. Yeah, it's fine. Let's actually take off. Nah, we'll just leave it going. Of course, I already hit it off though.
All right, all right.
Alright, adventure leader.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw dark spawn on the way in.
Oh, I think this deals with a quest we got a long time ago, actually. From the Mage Collective when we were over at Lake Calenhad. Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denner.
Yeah.
You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
I think we'll go the persuasion route. Why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
You too. Okay, obviously we're not going to go deliver that. But we can report to the Mage's Collective that we should be safe now. Because if you recall, it said people suspected him of being a blood mage, but he really wasn't. Okay. This is where we want to be, scavenger.
Back off! I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, but my very large angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he'd found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
He sold you this spot? Does he own the land?
No, that's some freeholder or other. He just sold me the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ha!
Now, if you recall, we have actually met him. You'll see who I mean later. Actually, see
May
anything
her
good?
rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
Isn't that the point? We could all be figments of someone else's imagination. Exactly. You, I, everything. All a dream. Some being of cosmic power, sublime, enlightened beings. Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than that.
Okay, kind of randomness there.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Go here, turn it in.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon. Good to see you again.
And note quest. Let's see what else we had left real quick. Mage Collective. Okay, the place of power. Still got to turn in the other notices of termination, which were in Denerim. And Brazilian Forest, Slay, Lifkarum. So it's just that quest we did now. Telling them not to report in. Or saying we'll do it for them anyway.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
of course.
Thanks, Warden.
Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Oghren, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
We can totally turn on him. Now let's see where he goes from here.
Well, someone's gotta do it, you know? Can't leave a blight to the humans. They'll just muck it all up.
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Let's whisper to him. Tell her it's fate.
What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
Damn.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Let's whisper to him again. Tell her you've been thinking of her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Oghren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Don't just want to break off right here. So I think you fail the quest then. I admit it, Oghren is much more fun than the men around here.
If by fun you mean more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you?
This
I
is
mean,
what we were
you
wanting.
could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled. You frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated swordcast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. Yeah. If she doesn't care that you're leaving, really, you're not getting the best version of completion.
Come on back sometime, I'll find you the good ale. Well, the brown watery stuff that we call the good ale, anyway.
I still got it.
Wait, that was a success? Are you sure?
Weren't you watching? She could barely restrain herself. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Yep.
Aye. All right then.
Anything else here?
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? Of course.
Alright, so nothing there. Let's see if we can go and open this now. Nice. Another love letter. Go ahead and mark this one off real quick too. So don't come back thinking I didn't get it yet. Alright, love letter. Okay, I think it's actually this one. Regarding the Badis ripped, enclosed her 7 silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said Badis. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favorite shirt, the bucking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait. But I was certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and will not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Alright. I don't remember talking about that with Shady Patron.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Ha! Watered down ale, damp beds, rickety stools. Why do I even bother?
Good day.
I'll get on it.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the Mage Tower, see if I can get those chests open.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower?
Get your boat back?
Gregor came by, said I could have Lissy back. He seemed sad and tired.
Let's go to the tower.
Off we go then.
Okay, we had to
Welcome back, friend.
ask a
You'll be
question
glad
here.
to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
She is aware of this, but her interest has not waned.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She wants to learn. That is a worthy goal.
I cannot deny anyone, dwarf or human, the chance to learn. Knowledge should not be withheld from those who seek it. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
She is going to be so overjoyed.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
You'll have an extra pair of hands to help rebuild.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle.
I think we asked that before.
I wish you...
Yeah, I apologize after this recording. I just realized that my mic's actually been kind of farther away, so if I was coming in really quiet, I'm sorry.
You really killed all those... I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Ah, Win. Care to partake of Ogren's fine homebrew? It's the drink of the gods.
Ale, is it? And I hope it's brewed hygienically?
Of course. I may not know clean from a beggar's ass when it comes to most things, but I don't mess around with my ale.
Very well, let's have a taste.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
Ah, you like it? Well, I never...
Attractive amber color, nutty flavor, slightly sweet, just a hint of toastiness. There's some spice to it I'm finding hard to place.
Yes?
Is it cloves?
Cloves! Ha ha! By the stone, you're a lady after my own heart. If I weren't buckled in this armor, I'd take you around the corner and, well, you know.
Give me more ale?
Yes, that's exactly what he was thinking of. No, I think she knows that and was just messing with him. Alright, we're supposed to come to him too.
Ah, hello again. Would you like me to tell you again how wonderful you are? Or maybe you'd just like to talk a little?
We're here on business. Your name is Godwin. I met a dwarf who mentioned you.
Rogek? Well, he's a personal friend, and sometimes we, correspond. Did he, have anything for me?
Lyrium, but I bought it, so now you're dealing with me.
Yes, I'll take it off your hands right now. What about 50 sovereigns? That's a good price, no?
Well, I think we're gonna ask for the 75. Wasn't easy getting here. 75.
Look, I have 65 sovereigns and this dagger I stumbled upon in the tower. Will that do?
It'll have to do.
Done and done. You have your gold, and I have my lyrium. Everyone's happy. Out of curiosity, do you know why this lyrium took so long to get here?
Orzamar's gates were closed because of political unrest.
Dwarves and their politics. Always causing trouble. How is the situation now?
Well, they have a new king now.
Ah, I see. Well, I just wanted to know if I should expect another late delivery.
Why do you need all this lyrium?
Well, mages need lyrium for spells and things. Nothing you'd know about.
I believe we're gonna persuade, but I'm curious. And I did save you.
I suppose you did at that. Well, yes, but you see, the Templars use lyrium too. They cannot manipulate natural energies like mages can, but they need to be able to fight us. The big problem with lyrium is that it has diminishing returns, and the Templars become dependent on it. If it wasn't me and Rogek, someone else would do it.
You must make a lot of money off this.
Hardly. I get by.
Persuasion, share some of that wealth, or people are gonna find out.
You're blackmailing me? Fine, take this. It's all I have on me at the moment. Now just leave me alone, please.
You're very kind, Godwin.
This just isn't my day.
Okay, got 8 more on top of that. Nice. Let's take a look at this dagger. Oh, it's just a crow dagger? Oh well. Still. We came out ahead since he wanted us to buy it off of him for 50 to begin with.
Got it.
Alright. We got into the one chest we had left on the second floor. Nothing crazy, but still some EXP from opening and something to sell. Now we have one more on the 3rd floor. Let's go ahead and mark this one off. And on the 4th floor, there was actually 4 of them we couldn't open before. Well, that's not too bad. It'd definitely be better for Zevran. This is actually the 3rd chest in here. 2 prior to it, I couldn't open. Let's see if we can actually get the 4th one. Alright, so we can only get one of them, so there'll still be 3 of them left here. We'll get later. Alright, go ahead and head to the next place.
So, Wynne, how'd you know so bleedin' much about ale? Have some tawdry tale of misspent youth to tell?
Nothing quite so interesting, my friend. The tranquil mages of the Circle just happen to be alchemical miracle workers, and they brew more than just potions. There was always a pitcher or 2 of fine ale at our supper table.
Well, bless my britches. Maybe when all this is done, I'll chat up 1 or 2 of them quiet mages.
Tranquil.
Tranquil, quiet, insipid. Same difference.
You really killed all the... I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Okay, while we're here though, let's go ahead and get some of these recipes. And I think we have nearly all the recipes now. And let's see, next place we're going to go ahead and go to would follow up on this quest, Sword of the Bear side. So to Orzammar it is.